What's good? It's your boy Ender. Welcome back to my page, and I got another video for y'all. This morning, I seen the notification that Scrim had tweeted something, and I was instantly like, shit, I gotta go see what this is about, because they might be talking about whatever it is that they might be having on Friday. Nope. Turns out they have a whole interview with Billboard, 24 hours with the boys. That is sick with it. I'm genuinely happy that the boys are getting the love they deserve, especially since they're doing all of their career without the help of the industry. For those of you that don't know, they're doing this shit solo. G59 is their own independent brand. I'm not gonna say anything else no more. I'm gonna just click play. Let's watch this.
I'm Ruby the Cherry.
I'm Scrum.
We're Suicide Boys.
Come spend 24 hours with us in New Orleans.
What's up, Ruby? What's up, Scrim? Bro, everything aside, I love Ruby's hairstyle, bro. I love Ruby's hairstyle.
Where do you guys have us today?
This is my parents' crib. This is where it all started. That's
the little studio that started some of the
about
bangers,
here.
bro.
What
I
was the
remember
original
that.
Setup like?
The futon was right here.
That studio, for those of you that know, is actually featured in some of those funny moment videos that you'll find around YouTube. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll post a clip here, somewhere around here. You'll see it. But yeah, bro, that shed, bro, it's a hardcore memory, man.
That was his computer station right,
Right.
there.
We had a glittery chair that isn't here anymore, but it was really cute.
We had
Shout
black
out the
lights in there
glittery
and shit.
cute chair,
For
man.
years, bro.
I know.
Kyle,
Got the AC
shout out
put in
Kyle.
everything.
Was that Kyle?
Look, still got the email.
Pretty sure that was
list.
Kyle.
No shit.
That was my email list when I was just producing, and I would just spam beats to everybody's email, you know?
This was originally a hair studio that
What
his,
my mom
that his
did,
mom
yeah.
would cut hair
Yo,
and
Scott
back and
honestly
stuff,
looks
and
happy
then,
to be
he took it
interviewed,
over,
man. He
made the
looks
studio.
happy to be
Started out
talking
DJing
about it.
when I was like 12, probably around 19. I got
Oh,
into
peep!
producing.
I,
I
bro.
guess when I was,
everything
like,
aside,
7,
peeped his
I
shirt,
played
bro. I
violin.
need
My mom
that
signed me for
survivor's
lessons.
goatee
And
now. I
I
need it
hated
now.
that, and I quit. And then I picked up marching snare and then the drum kit. And I guess I started taking it seriously when I was like 14. We linked up in like 2013, and the rest is history.
When did you decide to give it a name, and how did you come to the name Suicide Boys?
It's like a famous story now, but we were going to give ourselves till 30 years old. And if we didn't make anything crack off by then, we were going to kill ourselves.
Those of you that don't know, that's an actual story of theirs.
We cut our hands and shook our hands and made a blood oath that that's what we were going to do. And I'm 35 now. He's 36, so obviously.
So we made it. He spent a lot of time working jobs, be it the pizza kitchen at Russell's. I put my time in
laying
working
tile down.
Yeah, working jobs, laying tile.
Just
bunch
a
of
regular
ironing jobs,
bullshit, I
doing
guess.
Fucking roofing.
Even like doing studio sessions for like $100
Well, not
a
the
pop.
regular
yeah.
bullshit, but
if this didn't work,
Yeah.
like we just, and I'm not knocking anybody that takes pride in it. I come from a working class family, so does he, but like, so not knocking that at all, but we just couldn't see ourselves doing that.
And
yeah, shout out Scott,
to
one
be
of Scott's
honest,
brothers.
this
He
was
actually
something
works at the
that
plant,
I
bro.
was pursuing since I was like 14 years old.
Shout
And as soon
out
as
him.
one band broke up, I'd start another band, and
Yo,
I always kind of knew it would happen. I just didn't know how or when. I would argue that if, everything happens for a reason, everything has its place for a reason.
well, it just,
know.
to me, it just shows how amazing it is that we've made it to this point. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
fucking
saying? Yeah.
It could have imploded on itself several times.
Yeah.
And I don't think if we would have gotten clean and shit, it definitely would have imploded by
No,
now.
we would have been dead.
I don't think these guys know behind the curtains they were genuinely saving people's lives, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about the dysfunction, but we would have been dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
We didn't know any better, and this is how shit used to happen. But
This
like,
is just how we thought it worked.
yeah, for the first year, we printed out a bunch of
500.
mixtapes on
We
CD
had 500 CDs.
and we went around to gas stations to
Went to LSU
to
and-
LSU
yeah.
and handed them out. And long story short, got
Downtown.
nowhere. And then one day,
We would walk 10 feet and see every CD we just handed out on the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
Like, I had a list of like maybe over 1,000 hip hop blogs that I had
oh yeah,
accumulated, and
Shout out
we
the-
sat
bro,
there
I
for a
respect
week
the
straight
grind.
just
Fuck
emailing
it, yeah.
every
Let's
blog
go.
that was on this list.
Yeah.
We sent out like over 1,000 emails.
They were
numbers,
hustling, bro. They were
they-
hustling.
Yeah,
Can't be
We
mad.
got 2 write-ups from that out of 1,000. Remember the dude James told us
So
that you're gonna do it everywhere else first,
Yeah.
and then your hometown will fuck with you last because it's your hometown and they know you and they know people that know you. And
we just weren't familiar with the new underground SoundCloud thing that was going on. We were doing things totally like in an ancient kind of way.
I don't think we
And
knew
then-
what the fuck we were doing back then. We were trying to make all sorts of different stuff at once, and it just
Right.
wasn't. It was too all over the place.
But then your boy gave us that piece of information. That's when everything changed.
That's when we started attacking the internet, networking with people on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. I would argue if you're not doing that, you don't want it bad enough.
fact.
I tell
Yeah.
kids all the time when they ask me, what do I do to do this? I say, if you're not eating, sleeping, breathing, drinking this shit,
Yeah.
find something else to
If you're
do.
not a psychopath about this, then
If you have
it's not gonna work out.
any regard for your own life,
Words
Yeah,
of
right,
two
right,
wise men. Words of two
Yeah.
wise men. That was a cool little FTP collection.
we're in
Hell
New Orleans.
yeah.
This is Jim
Shout out
Jones,
FTP,
Seventh
by
Ward.
the
This is
way.
Hornet's Nest, aka Seventh Ward Studios.
Can you show me around a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the studio. I used to live here for a little bit. Our good luck Ram, I guess.
Our good luck Ram Sam.
This is the control room. In this room,
Dude,
Jim and I
that's
made
a
most of
beautiful
Stop Staring at the
studio.
Shadows.
Stop
Beautiful
staring.
fucking
A little bit
studio.
of I Want to Die in New Orleans.
Little bit, yeah. Mainly stop staring.
Pretty
I
much.
flew back in from Cali. You had just got this place
Yeah.
up and running as like a studio.
Yep.
And Into Those I Love.
And To Those I Love is made in here.
One of the first songs that blew up on TikTok. It's one
I
of the
don't think
songs that
any
mainly
one
blew
Suicide
up on
Boys verse is
TikTok.
done in here as of now.
Yeah, this is new.
This is newer.
Yeah.
We got the vocal booth in there. I forget what verse I did. I want to say
Didn't you do the Fast and Furious verse?
yes, I did. I did do that too.
Shout out, bro. Shout out to Tura, bro. That's such a banger, underrated song, bro. It didn't get the love it deserves either. I hope to hear that song in the new Fast and the Furious movie. If not, I'm gonna be sad, bro.
And I think like one or two tracks off Long-Term Effects of Suffering.
We just record right next to the computer. It must.
Fucking right. That's the way we've done it most of our career.
Right.
And this is just a live room that we're gonna do some Duck Boy demos. That used to be my bedroom back in the day. We did all of NMJC in this house, which is an old music video, and we did
100 blunts.
100 Blunts against this wall. before I painted
NMJC,
it.
bro. It's a
We got the,
banger song
DVD
too. Shout out
collection right here. I
NMJC,
used to work
man.
at a video rental store called Major Video. That's where I stole most of these.
How old were you when you were
18.
Yeah.
18. Yeah. That was the only job I ever had that wasn't at a restaurant. This house is like a shrine to Sopranos. You'll see some Sopranos art, some more Sopranos art on that side. And I basically make the guys that work here do a Sopranos run-through count. Right now we're at 23. That's how many times the entirety of the show.
This was such a fan of Sopranos, bro. Like, tell us you're a fan of Sopranos without telling us, bro.
Kind of talked a little bit about how you guys got started, and I want to bring us a little bit more to the present day with what you're working on with G59. Why did you decide to go that route in founding your own record label?
We never wanted to be signed to someone else. For better or worse, it doesn't matter. Like, we wanted to be our own thing. And not only that, but develop it to where we can sign artists and we can bring, the brand can bring something to the table to help push these artists and make these other artists bigger, do whatever we can to help make them bigger. From the jump.
Shout out Cheddar Germ. Yeah.
This is Pod.
Bro, run me my YouTube Premium.
Done, and we hang it up. We want that to live on.
Do you guys consider yourselves to be like entrepreneurs as much as artists, or do you really feel like the art has to always come first and that second?
The art always has to come first.
Yeah.
Like first and foremost, the art has to be not only presentable, but it has to have substance. It has to be packaged nicely, because I think that's the lifeblood of G59.
Right.
Is the music, is the everything that we do that's on a creative level. But I do think that we are to a certain extent also entrepreneurial, considering that we're running a few different businesses in one: merchandise, touring,
Dude.
the records, the music videos, all that kind of stuff.
And we used to do everything. Like,
Everything. Designing the album artwork, designing the merchandise, making the beats, which we still
Videos.
do, making the videos, actually going to the post office and shipping out all the clothes that were ordered.
sitting there and typing up, because I didn't have, like, people can get the orders and print it. It's all, I didn't do none of that. Like, I had to type every single address in, go fill it myself, be at the post office from opening until after closing.
Not only that,
That's
booking our own
goated,
shows.
bro.
Yeah, booking
That's
shows.
goated.
I mean, we did everything.
I think from the outside, fans probably look at y'all's lives and your careers as like this really glamorous and cool thing, but they don't have to see all the mundane, like going to the post office type stuff.
I always tell people when they meet us, or like I'll get told like, man, my daughter's a really big fan of you. Like, it'd be crazy if she met. I was like, no, she'd be actually like really underwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I promise you, should be underwhelmed because other than business, we live, you know, I'd say pretty mundane, normal lives. Yeah, quiet lives. Yeah, for sure.
And this new album is coming out in August. So can you tell us a little
Can't
bit
wait
about
for
the
it.
new album? If there's any tracks you really
Can't wait for it.
Ooh.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Comes out August 1st, Thy Kingdom Come. And we started it off with a 4-minute intro, which is a first. I don't think there's not a lot of Suicide Boys songs that are past 3
And it's
minutes.
sick.
It's sick. It's just us talking shit for 4 minutes. Kind of being like, nobody ever had anything bad to say about us and doubted
You're
it.
ready for that, bro.
And then it's sort of like takes you on this trip to where you think you're going in one direction, and then we completely reverse it on your ass. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the reception is going to be.
To me, our albums, any music we make, whether it's our album, Scrim, Duck Boy, it's like, fuck a hit song. Like, we're giving y'all our diaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a hit song. Like, this is, here we are.
They're pouring out to us.
How have y'all, over the course of your career, worked to make sure that when you're using like Suicide Boys and talking about mental health problems that you've had and addiction issues, that you're not glorifying it, but you're just like being real about it?
I can only tell you my real experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm literally telling you.
It's like flexing our misery.
Yeah, what is,
you know, it was never like, hey, everybody, go do heroin. It's
that's
great.
a way to
It
put
was
it.
more
Yeah,
like,
that's a way of putting it.
this is what the fuck we do.
That's a way of putting
we're
it.
still this way, I think, today, but we were very unapologetic. I didn't feel like we had to explain ourselves to anybody. And I think a lot of the glorifying of the drugs was sort of masked in that, when it was more so like us just opening up and talking about what was going on in our life. But we like to like take what flexing normally would be and flip it on its head to where like we flex it, we're broke, we're flex it, we're on drugs, whatever.
I will say to add to that ever since I got sober, and this happened by accident, but ever since I got sober, you know, I gave that speech that we do at the end of the show. I gave it at the end of a festival.
Please understand that you always got me and Ruby with you. We understand, we get it. Y'all are forever our family. Y'all are forever our brothers and sisters.
I do feel a responsibility to say, hey, listen, this is where we were. Y'all have seen us at this point. This is what happened, and this is where we're at now. And if it can happen for us, it can happen for you too, so there's hope. That speech has become very important to us, to let them know they're not alone. And if we can do it, like they can do it too. And you don't have to live like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When y'all came up, there was a lot of activity on SoundCloud. There was a lot of activity in kind of this emo rap genre. Some of those people have not stood the test of time, but you guys have, and you're still growing. What, 10 years later? Yeah, something like
11.
I
that.
think we're on 11 now.
11.
Wow. Yeah. So why do you think that is?
And
Why
it'll
have
keep
you
going, bro.
outlasted the SoundCloud rap?
Short answer, quick answer, because we care. We care about the kids that listen to it. We care about making this be the best that it can be. And I think Scott and I learned a lesson early on, and that is don't make it about yourself.
Right.
Because when we started doing that, it only separated us, and it only made us like not work as a team. Then it's like this giant ego thing about like it's narcissistic.
It took the
is
words out
what
of
it
my
is.
mouth.
So I think Scott and I work together, and we're humble people. I think most of the time we're pretty humble and being
Super
selective
humble
of the
people, bro.
opportunities
One of the
presented to
most
us,
humblest
and only
duos
doing
I've
it if our
ever
values
probably
aligned
seen
with it
in this earth,
is
bro.
sort of what maybe had us stand the test of time.
We had a power struggle for a long time. I think our blood bond kept us together. People that worked
100%.
with us kept us together. I was trying to blow the group up like every other week. I don't know if you were paying attention, but 2017, 2018, I was trying to blow this shit up. Today, the difference is, since getting sober, we've come to realize that what has happened is absolutely bigger than
It's
anyone.
not about us.
It's not
Yeah.
about me. Fuck what I want. It's not about him. Fuck what he wants. Fuck what the managers want. Fuck what anyone wants. This thing is bigger than us because it's bigger than like music, really. We've done something to where people feel seen.
Billboard. Suicide Boys better be getting at least 60% of this fucking cut, bro. I'm being dead ass.
They feel heard.
They feel like they belong.
They feel like they belong. There's people they relate to. They've seen us come out of the struggle, so they feel hope.
That's what it's all about.
I believe, it's my belief, that God, put us in this position to help people out. I hope that doesn't sound too egotistical or anything, but
especially now more than ever.
Yeah, I really believe we're here to help people.
Before I met up with you guys, I was just kind of trying to make sure that I had seen everything and did all my research. And so I went on TikTok and I searched Suicide Boys on TikTok, and it popped up with a suicide prevention message and wouldn't let me find anything. Did you guys ever consider changing the name knowing that there were some blocks and
we did recently, actually. I personally haven't talked to you about this, but I personally was like, yeah, fuck that. At the end of the day, we don't do this for followers. We don't do this to, I don't care what that number is. It could be 40 million. It could be fucking 40. I don't care.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not about us. I think fans would get upset if we changed our names.
It represents so much.
It represents our
there would be those fans out there that would be like,
where we are now, man, I can tie so much.
It's a big part of our story.
Yeah.
As much as we aren't in those days anymore, it's still there and it's always going to be there. It made us the men that we are today.
Who knows? Maybe somebody types that in and they need to see that message when it pops up and they end up calling. Point. That'd be great.
That's a good point.
It's the end of the day. What is this next location that you're showing us?
We're in the 9th Ward right now.
This is where
the 9th Ward. This is the one.
Coming by.
Ain't this the spot where they filmed that music video? Right? Yeah, they shot that music video in here. Hell yeah.
Not even ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or this empty. Kind of walked in for one of the shots.
Actually,
right here, kind of like we just did. Walked up to the altar, and that's where we finished the video at up there.
Yep.
Also, this church is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And abandoned, I guess, which just kind of adds a cool, spooky quality to it all. I just have a few more questions for you guys before we take off. You guys had your first Hot 100 hit last year with Us Versus Them.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, that's news to us. That's great.
Okay. It was number 96. And I'm wondering if chart achievements are something that matter to you guys.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
No.
We wouldn't even. I mean, it's cool. We don't take it for granted. If it happens, that's great. But it's not what we're aiming for, and we're not really checking like that. But I mean, if it does happen, then absolutely. We're grateful.
Are there any achievements that you guys haven't hit yet? You've had a lot of success over the last 11 years. Is there anything that's still on the bucket list?
I think it'd be cool to win a Grammy, but it's not something that we're banking on or something we're actively trying to achieve. But bucket list, I don't want to reveal too much, but there's a certain type of album that me and Adi want to make. I'd really love to do that before we hang it up. Yeah, for me, it's more music based. I just want to keep making music.
Bucket list is save 100,000 souls before I leave this earth.
Yeah, that too.
Save 100,000 souls before they leave this earth. If only these two boys knew that 100,000 was actually millions that they've already saved.
I love that. And so you guys have a new album coming out, and then you're going right on tour.
Yep.
What are you most excited about this year?
Between Duck Boy, between Scrim with the solo drops, between working on this new SB album and that coming out, and all the videos we're about to do. Here's the thing with tour. I used to hate it. I'm a homebody.
No, I hate it.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I like being in my studio at my house. I don't go nowhere, but my wife reminded me when I was bitching one time that this isn't gonna be forever. So don't take it for granted and take it in. It really did change my outlook on it to where I look forward to it. But anytime me and him are consistently dropping music, however that looks, and we're working on something,
he's a happy camper.
Yeah, I'm good.
Where do you guys see yourselves in 10, 20 years? Are you still doing the Grade A tour? Are you chilling back? What do you think?
If it were up to me, we would not do it for a long time. If we were going to be doing it in 10 or 20 years, I would want to not do it for 10 or 20 years and then come back or something.
I'm not knocking older people that do this, but I never wanted to be in a position to where me and him have to tour if we don't want to because we need money or we need this. But look, it's all at the end of the day, it's up to God. You know, I just try to do what I can, and I don't try to like whatever he got planned, I'm with. But like Adi said, if it was up to me,
Respectable.
I would like
Goated.
to see Grade A continue.
Yeah,
To where even when we're not on it,
it's still a thing.
It's still a thing that happens. You
Honestly,
know?
10, 20 years, taking my kid to the
Yeah.
soccer game that he's
Yeah,
playing.
10, 20 years taking mine to baseball. If I'm being
That's
honest,
cool,
I can't
bro.
see my life without music. You know, hopefully I'm able to do it like Future or Kanye and still be an old motherfucker and still be cool and not fucking corny or anything like that. But
Maybe make a country album.
yeah,
Maybe make a Zydeco
who knows,
album.
dude? I'd be grateful to be alive.
Hey, bro, that's the
I
first
really
time I
would.
listened to
Maybe like
country.
a ragtime album, you know?
There we go.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's a Billboard exclusive
Some like
right
Jelly
there.
Roll Morton.
It's gonna be a
that
ragtime
kind of thing.
album.
I don't
Thank
even-
In
you
10
guys
years.
so much for spending 24 hours with us and showing us around New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
thanks for putting up with the humidity and
Yeah.
the crime and the murders and all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you guys coming and taking the time, and y'all have been cool.
Dude. Oh my, dude, what a goated interview. They dropped a lot of information that if you didn't know as a newer fan, then you'll know now. The whole thing about they want to save 100,000 souls before they hang up the tower, before they leave. Bro, they've already done surpassed that number by 10. So yeah, bro, I can't wait to see what these boys got in stock for us. They said, bro, they talked about this new album. They talked about that 4-minute intro. Dude, I'm genuinely excited to see where this album is going to go. Not much I could say, bro. I'm just very like, shout out the boys, bro, for doing their thing. They continue to kill the game and shit, man. Yeah, bro, thank y'all so much for coming out, reacting to this interview with me, bro. Yeah, this shit was goated, man. I know I said that already like 7 other times, 8 other times. This was the one, bro. This was the one. It's your boy Ender, out.